Hi everyone, so today's video is all about getting clear on what we want, and it just goes back to, color analysis and all of this commotion around it and the various different types of color analysis ways of doing things. Like all these people are creating their own kind of way of seeing color, and they're giving it, proposing it to people. Now, which one is right and which one feels most authentic to us? Now, I've been over a year now, I've been studying all of these different color analysis techniques, methods, and I got my own color analysis done, as you know. Let me just take my glasses off. And who says that one person is right over the other? I mean, who says that we want to be put in a box as a season? Who's saying that? Well, it goes back really even before the 80s. I believe her name was Jackson, the one that wrote Color Me Beautiful. But she did not invent this. Nobody has invented this really. But the first one before what's her name? Carol Jackson. Before Carol Jackson, there was Suzanne Cagle. Now, that method is more towards the artistic way of seeing colors. Okay, so she sees colors that go well on you through art and she was a portrait painter, and so she has a different eye of seeing colors, the ones that harmonize most with your skin tone, your color of your hair, your eyes. And when she painted a portrait, she would paint all of these colors that went around it. And of course, she's built a whole way of analyzing your personal colors with that. And there's a book, she wrote a book, and from that, the Jackson Color Me Beautiful woman created a book. But she took inspiration from Suzanne Cagle, who was the first one. Now, Suzanne Cagle, I had the privilege of having a online conversation with Joan Kosmachek, and she's one of the Suzanne Cagle method followers, and she actually teaches the method. And what I love mostly about is the fan of colors that they give you, which is fabric. To me, those colors are the most authentic colors that you can use, because the 4 season is great, but it's just very limiting. Also, a lot of the colors that are given in the 4 season, the 12 season, the 16 season, sometimes just do not work for you, and I'm sorry to say, but are just not very wearable, or they are wearable. However, I find them not suitable for the noblesse oblige type woman, which is the woman that is unapologetic about her style and her colors. However, always keeping in mind, in respect to a good taste, you also want to keep that in mind. If the fashion color is like electric green or whatever, you're not going to wear it, because it might be in your season, but it's just not the right color to be elegant, to be respectful of just etiquette and everything. So you have to understand lots of things. So after having done all of these, seen and studied all these methods, and then, I bought a book, which I have, I'll show it to you. Maybe I'll put a picture inside, of David Zyla. He's a great, expert in fashion, has worked in Hollywood. He has his own method taken from Suzanne Cagle, but you have to look at your veins, and you have to look at the redness in your pinched finger, in your eyes. Like, what the heck? It's just too much. Like, this is just crazy. So, you know, and there's people who write books about all this, and they have success, and you know, they come up with the colors. But let's keep it real, let's keep it simple, and let's keep it also down to earth. Okay, let's like get back on earth. And what is fundamental to me, and what I think mostly resonates with me, is that it has to be authentic to you. So in my case, the way I work with a client or whoever wants to, you know, find her colors, find her beauty, her makeup style, also her style. First of all, you have to want it, okay? And you have to be convinced about it. And you have to be willing to do the work, because it's just not only about colors and about style. You have to feel comfortable with wearing those colors, with accepting to change in order to go back to yourself, to your authentic self. We each have our own authentic self, and it's just not going to be enough to pick whoever is closest to you in your neighborhood, or if you're available to do it online, whatever is best for you, pick that person, that color analysis or that styling, and do it. Well, it's just not enough. That color analysis person, that stylist, has to do the work with you, has to get you back to your authentic self, has to really understand. If you are hiding behind color, black, like you wear black, I used to wear black, I know that I was hiding behind it. I was hiding behind the style that I was wearing. I wasn't wearing some things. Like, why? I'm a theatrical romantic as far as my body, but who says I'm a theatrical romantic? Kibbe style says I'm a theatrical romantic. But if I don't feel like I'm a theatrical romantic, then, you know, there's no technique that holds. You have to know who you are, who you want to be in the sense that you have to follow who you are and make it, you know, because we always have to evolve, but evolve in our authenticity. So if you're not wearing, if you're not showing your legs, even though you have amazing legs, there's just something behind it, and you have to understand what it is before you go ahead and say, oh, this is your style. No, really, I mean, it could be my style, but I don't feel comfortable. So with me, you go back and you have to really do the spiritual work, because color is energy, color is vibrancy. If you wear an outfit, it can be, it says a lot. The outfit, but also the colors. You know, do the colors pop? Do they pull back? It's a work that is just not as simple as, oh, here's your palette. And speaking of palettes, I believe in the 6 color dominant characteristics. Not only are they 6, I think they're 8, because basically you have cool and warm. You have to know if you're cool and warm, okay? Whether you like it or not, you have to know cool and warm. But even there, you don't want to do, like, sometimes people just don't know how to work with like this color palette, even the cool and warm. You can't be sometimes all cool because you look kind of sickly. You have to know how to incorporate some warm items, okay? So I'm a cool palette. Of course, I'm a light season, but sometimes when I find myself wearing too much that it's all cool, I kind of am not there, okay? But you have to know how to work with colors. So basically, these glasses that I'm wearing, they're cool, but they have a warmth to them, which makes it look a little bit more wearable. Even these cool colors have a tinge of warmth in them. Anyway, so basically what it is that with the 6 dominant characteristics that we're going to be working with, it's just cool or warm, and then you go light or deep, okay? And then you go either clear or soft, Okay, with the light and deep, I also put in medium kind of contrast. You know, you might, I'm a light to medium, okay? I'm medium to light. I'm not deep, that's for sure. My eyes are, you know, light, but they're not super light. So I couldn't be like a light summer, for example. I could wear it, but you know, it's just, you also have to feel like if I could do the light summer, but if I don't feel comfortable, that's not where I'm gonna go, you know? So it's, so warm, sorry, warm and cool, light, medium, deep, soft, and clear. In the middle, I also put milky. So soft and clear, but in the middle, there's like a milky type of neutral type of milky color that works for some people. For me, everything soft works. And I agree with that. I totally agree. But I'm not that light, okay? I'm not that light. So and then when you wear an outfit, you have to know how to put together elements, and sometimes it's not easy when you go to a shop. Like if I'm a summer, if I go to a shop during the winter, will I feel comfortable wearing all those light colors? So you have to know how to incorporate darker colors, a little bit warmer colors, and make it for you. Then there's style, which is another thing, but style has to marry itself with your colors. But style, you can't just follow what is in for the season or what your stylist has told you that you are as far as body shape or style. No, the style, you only know your own style. And you have to really look deep inside you to understand it, to own it, and to be yourself. Because there's nobody else that is the same as you. You are your own person and you know your style, but you have to dig really deep inside. And if you want to wear that dress that you never wore or you haven't worn in years because you don't feel comfortable, then if you don't do the work on why you don't feel comfortable, then you're never going to go forward. Or you might be ready to move on to another style because, for example, me, I cannot be that woman that I was before having a child. I don't feel comfortable with the like kind of the pencil skirts and the high heels that I used to wear that I loved. I'm not that person, but I'm transforming my sense of elegance and my sense of femininity into something that I am now. So our colors change, our style changes, and it evolves, but you never stop being truthful to yourself, your authentic self, and you gotta do the work if you wanna invest your money in a color analyst or a stylist. And that's what I'm here to tell you. And hopefully, if you're new to this channel, you've not seen much of what I'm able to do, but I'm just here to tell you that after many, many years of working in fashion, working in the makeup world, and also being a teacher for so many years, and having an innate sense of style, because I've always had it, and innate sense of color also. I'm just putting everything together with spirituality, which is very, very important. Remember that color is energy, and energy, we all have our own energy. So that's what I'm here to tell you. You just can't accept whatever is given to you, whatever palette is given to you. It has to resonate with you. So I'll be doing also some maybe Instagram posts and stories on different colors that you can wear and what really can resonate with each different type of woman. So I hope to see you in the next video real soon.